1 second to go. Here's Barry firing at the horn, hit the rim, no good, and State has won it here at Carolina. The Pack has done it again. State's got its fifth win in the last 7 games and beats Carolina and Chapel Hill for the second time in 4 years.
I thought that our guys were going into games giving teams respect because of the players, the former players that have played there. And what we talked about is if a guy plays well, then give him respect after the game. No, our theme this week will be just staying the course. We've got to get a lot better in a lot of areas. It's weird, I do this to myself. Win, lose, or draw, I go back and watch the game right after I just watched the game. But it's different because you coach the game and you don't get a chance to look at everything. And, you know, I said, you know, maybe I could have subbed better here. I could have ran some a little bit different. Maybe we could have changed our defensive coverage here. So I'm always learning and I'm always trying to, you know, get better and get more ideas of how to win games and do things the right way.
Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not for profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
Stepping into the unknown, it can be difficult to find the way. But with the compassion of the cross and the security of the shield, obstacles become openings. As we have for over 80 years, we'll continue to light the way, helping you find the right plan with coverage for families in all 100 counties, giving you the power to shine forward to whatever awaits tomorrow. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina. Live fearless.
When you're playing great basketball, you don't want it to stop. And for us, obviously, with a great comeback win at Pittsburgh and then, you know, being able to beat UNC on their home floor on Saturday was great. When you look at this bunch, because we played so many games back-to-back and had so many 9 o'clock and Wednesday games, I think it's important that we do have a kind of a break in between playing Notre Dame.
We're 9 games in, we're halfway through conference play. I feel like if you're not banged up a little bit, you're not playing hard enough, or you're not giving it what you can. We do a lot of mobility and just a lot of recovery when we can get it in. I'll talk to Murph and we'll switch up the what we do in the weight room as far as we get more dynamic warm-ups and just more stretching. So, the guys feel like they have fresh legs. Being an athletic trainer, I mean, anytime anybody sees you, they always tell you, oh, give me the bad news. But Coach is actually one of the easiest coaches I've ever worked for as far as, he wants these guys to be healthy and he wants the guys to have longevity in their careers. So if a guy's dinged up to where I'm going to tell him about it, he gives me the benefit of the doubt and knows that, I'm not just trying to get a guy a day off. With guys that go through injuries, there's a big frustrating part with them because they sort of lose identity of who they are if they're not on the court. And my role that I just try to play is be positive, because when you get hurt, it's the most negative thing. If I feel like if I can be positive with a guy, tell him, to give him the worst case, the best case, and everything in between, and tell him if we work hard, we're back out there in no time.
Here's Bats, right wing to Darius. Hicks drives the lane, shoots a runner, missed it, got his own rebound, follows it in.
I first started playing basketball at a real young age, maybe 6 or 7. It was just like a thing that me and my friends just did, just outside of school, just when we had free time, and we just fell in love with it. And as I grew older, I got taller and I realized maybe I can, do something with this. And then it took me all the way here. I first tore my ACL it was our first practice coming back from the Bahamas. And I was having a real good practice. Then I went to do a spin move, like I was spinning right. But my right foot, it stayed planted, like it didn't move. And then I just heard like a pop. And I knew automatically that it was something bad, but I tried to keep in my head, stay positive, but I had a feeling that it was my ACL. I finally thought I was on my way, and then boom, injury, I'm out for the rest of the year. That just let me know, it really just let me know what I was capable of and the things that I can do in the future, if I just put everything into this rehab and just focus on the little things that I didn't before I got hurt, to even make me a better basketball player. But when I first got out of my surgery, a couple days after my surgery, I started doing some basic stuff. And I tried to, a couple days out of my surgery, I tried to lift my leg. And that was the thing right there that really let me know, dang, this about to be a long journey, because just a couple days ago I could lift my leg, but just things like that. And so far, working with Drew every day, I usually go maybe 2 times a day. When I go early in the morning before class, and then I'll come back during practice and do some things with Drew. And yeah, it's been challenging so far, but I know it's gonna pay off in the long run.
He's been doing really well. We're in 7 weeks now, and I can't tell you one day he's come in and not given 100%. So you get an athlete like that, it's easy to work with him because he's progressing daily, and it's just it's good to see. It's good to see his energy in here, and know that he wants to get back.
I really haven't been able to do much basketball-wise, but I'm just trying to get all my strength back, and just do all the things that I wasn't doing before, work the muscles that I wasn't working before, just to try to get stronger than I was.
We got a bunch of great docs here, and my role is pretty much the middleman when it becomes, setting the players up with the doctors if we have any big injuries or anything that I think needs referral, we'll see them. I relay that to the guys in a less scientific term, and then tell coach, how long a guy's going to be out, or what we're going to do with them.
I don't try to like bring no negative energy to the team, like try to make everything about me. You know, I just try to stay the same way I was before I got hurt, like positive vibes and everything like that. But yeah, when I had my surgery, everybody was like supportive, just letting me know like that I was in their thoughts and prayers and everything like that. So that really meant a lot to me. The toughest part for me just sitting out and not being able to go out there and fight with them.
There is Hicks.
The injury, it really helped me, you know, just appreciate things more, like, because they can be taken from you so quick. You know, just appreciate basketball more, just the little things, you know, because ACL, you got to learn how to do everything all over again as far as walking, getting your strength back, you know, so just attention to detail, you know, just taking everything back in.
Johnson lobs for Hicks, layup good.
Put that ball way up in the air where only Hicks could get to it.
I really care about what I do. If a guy tells me he wants to get better and come in at 6 a.m., you know, I'll be there for him because, you know, he shows me he's not a bare minimum guy, and I don't think I've ever been that. So, you know, if a guy's hurt and, you know, he's here to play basketball and be on the court, you know, I want to get him back out there as fast as I can.
Oh, man. Damn, that boy a beast.
You got me falling hard, sweet baby, you got me falling hard for you. And still, I felt this way before, you know it's true. And still, you got me more and more. Oh, you got me falling hard.
Look, there's no law that says your truck can only haul gravel. Introducing the new 2018 Ford F-150 with best-in-class towing, best-in-class payload, and best-in-class torque. The F-150 lineup has the capability to get big things to big places big time. So bring out your ATVs, your campers, your Palominos. Hey, you're not always working, but your truck is. This is the new 2018 Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
There's something out there, driving you, calling you, pulling you in, closer and closer. And once you find it, it starts all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
Stepping into the unknown, it can be difficult to find the way. But with the compassion of the cross and the security of the shield, obstacles become openings. As we have for over 80 years, we'll continue to light the way, helping you find the right plan with coverage for families in all 100 counties, giving you the power to shine forward to whatever awaits tomorrow. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina. Live fearless.
There's the horn. No shot clock violation. Game over. And Notre Dame wins it by 30, 88-58, despite the fact.
Brizzy, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Good. I've always thought about the fact that every game that you play is going to be different. Even if you played a team twice, it'll be a different game. When we lost the Notre Dame game the way we did, I didn't lose confidence in any of my guys, and I don't think they did. You know, it's year one, and we talked about this a lot. You know, you're trying to develop good habits. You're trying to develop a culture, a basketball culture outside of, you know, outside of socially and academically. And every game that we played, even the games that we lost, I think I've learned a lot about this team. The team is starting to get an identity of competing and playing hard all the time. Come on for me. Good. There you go. Good. Come on, Nord. Good. Malik, you got to get out of there because he's rolling. You got to get to the short corner, fade him. He's rolling on that. Stop, stop. You got to center that ball. That ball, that's a stolen pass from there. Come on, do everything right. Come on, you can't make the pass right there. We're dribbling right, so come on to me. Come on, come on. Go down, Al, go down. Now screen him, come on. Here, center it, come on. Now, get over a little bit. No, you're going to be over. I mean, he's got a center, so you'll be about right there. Come on, we gave up them dudes. We gave them both 16 points off a transition to Notre Dame. Get back, let's go. Come on. Stop worrying about yourself. You're gonna get blocks now. Hey, now the sign of it is we've been in this situation before. You're up 8-1. Don't relax now. Let's go get a stop. Hey, seal the dude. He's blitzing way out there and you're not sealing him. So you're rolling and he's way up here. Come on, right here. And he's rolling and you're doing just like this. Come on, he's coming down you. Come on. You just letting him come to you. Come on, seal him. Attack him, attack him. Shot. Baseline. Shot out. Oh, you see how much easier it is when you open that whole floor, Val? Go.
Good morning, welcome, and thanks for joining us. We are very pleased to have you with us for Saturday afternoon ACC basketball. We are courtside at PNC Arena in Raleigh as the Wolfpack begins the second half of the conference season against the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
Your keys to the game is that we always talk about this 12 and 9. Okay, when I say 12 and 9, it's so important that if you got a 12 o'clock game that you come out, you be the aggressor. Okay? If you got a 9 o'clock game, it's the same thing. Those games are important time-wise because whoever comes out ready to play is the team that usually is going to be successful. So you got to try to come out the gate ready to play and hit them before they hit you. Win the rebound battle. Okay, I love to see us dominate the glass because we can do that. Refuse to get blocked out. I'm not going to get blocked out. Okay, they don't do a good job. They may hit you initially, but they don't hold blockouts. So you got to do a great job of swimming, getting across them, defeat the blockouts and be ready to go. Nobody put yourself in this situation but you. Come out there and be aggressive. You're back at home. It'll be a great crowd. It's another great opportunity for us, okay? Just play together, play hard, okay? When we win and we play together, we're fun to watch, man. I want you to go out there. I want you to have as much fun as you can. I want you to do all of the right things. Let's get better. Hey, listen, do it for each other, man. We're becoming a very good basketball team because we're playing together, man. Hey, play for the guy that's beside you, man. Play hard, clean up your mistakes. Let's defend. Let's get out there. Let's get out in transition. Let's have fun, all right? Hard work. 1, 2, 3. Hard work.
Gets a screen from Yard 7. Dorn drives the top, throws to Johnson. Johnson against Gibbs. Notre Dame in a man-to-man, right of the lane to Yard 7. Backs in against Gibbon, turns, fires, hits. Gibbon hands off to Farrell. Farrell back to Gibbon on a pick and roll. He passes deflected, hits the board. Beverly comes up with it, long down the floor to Johnson. Johnson lobs for Dorn, layup good.
And that started with a great defensive play by Yurt 7.
He fakes, Abu screens. Johnson curls to his right, gets it to Beverly. In the corner to Dorn, drives baseline, trying to put up a shot, strip, gets it back, puts it in. Beverly on the dribble drive into the front court. Gets a screen from Yurt 7, drives down the lane, lobs inside for Abu, scores.
Man, what a gorgeous pass by Braxton Beverly. Mike Gray has to call a timeout trying to stop the bleeding.
Keep defending. They struggled to score when they came up to 3. Stop this screen. Wichita can communicate right here.
Jogo to Pfluger. Down low to Torres. He reverses and lays it up and in. 12:35 to go first half. 2-3 zone by Notre Dame. Here's Bats to the foul line of the Boo. Rises, fires, shot, rims in. Left of the lane to Gibbon. Out of the top at Gibbs. Open, pulls the trigger for 3. Bullseye. Left wing 3 on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Beverly with a rebound. He'll put it back up off the glass, good. Back to Johnson. Johnson driving in traffic. Whips it to Beverly. Open, pulls the trigger for 3. Bullseye for the right side. Against Abu. He muscles him, backs him in, turns. He looked like he traveled, and he did. Abu checks out for State. Dorn back in. Stay with the ball. Here's Johnson, right wing to Beverly. Long 3, good.
Your defense is what's doing it. You got to locate, man. Let's go. You and him check the same yard. He pushes out. Find somebody.
Johnson for State. Down the floor from right to left. Gives it up to Al Freeman. Drives the lane. Freeman crashes into a man. Layup good and a foul. Farrell driving on Dorn all the way to the basket. He tried a jump pass, it deflected by Abu, picked up by Beverly. Beverly down the floor, head up, gets it to Yurtseven, right baseline, shoots, hits. Yurtseven with his second basket. Timeout, Notre Dame. This will be a 30-second timeout called by Mike Bray, as this one's starting to slip away from the Irish.
Whoever is guarding the basketball, you got to be locked in and get a piece of that ball.
Gibbs up the floor to Gibbon running the court. Misses a jam. Ball comes off deep to Pfluger for a straight-on three. Bullseye, Rex Pfluger. Gibbon comes out to bother Freeman. Freeman will drive against Pfluger. Now he'll rise, shoot a straight-on jumper. Good, just inside the top of the key. 30-16 State. Here's Johnson driving. Left corner to Dorn. Shoots a jumper. Good for three. Gibbs driving to the foul line to Pfluger for his long straight-on three. Hit the side of the board. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson up the floor, going to take it all the way, leaves it off for Dorn. Fast break layup, good. Burns against Yurtseven, out to Farrell. 3 on the shot clock. He'll fire and hit a 3 from deep. 10 seconds to go in the half, 1 to shoot. Here's Beverly lobbing. Yurtseven tips it up, and it goes in. Yurtseven was about 2 feet inside the foul line, and in one motion tipped it in. Here's Farrell to fire at the horn for
3. We're a good basketball team. We got leads. We can play with leads. Don't turn the crowd on. Just play. Okay, you got to lock in. You can't relax. Okay, you can't relax. I told you when we were at Carolina, it's an early game. Okay, you relax all day. Okay, we're gonna be off tomorrow regardless. So you play the last 20 minutes, and you play it as hard as you can, and you do it on the defensive end. Man, I want you to play where you're shutting them down. You got to sit down. You got to defend. You got to pick them up. See, your pressure is what's wearing them down in the second half. And it's what's making them miss threes. All I want you to do is think about this game as this. It was a scrimmage. We won the first half. Win the scrimmage. Everybody understand that? Win the second half of the scrimmage and play hard. Let's go, everybody.
Back up 39-23. Here's Beverly driving in the left elbow, shoots and hits. Farrell driving down the lane, bounces it underneath to Torres. He lost the basketball. Abu picks it up for State. Johnson with a motor in full to Beverly, right wing 3, bullseye.
8th assist for Markel Johnson.
Here's Pfluger driving to the right baseline to the elbow and Gibbon. Picked off by Johnson. Johnson on the drive ahead to Beverly, fast break layup, good.
Make that 9 assists for Markel Johnson. They're coming fast and furious.
Clears to Farrell left wing. Farrell drives right-handed. Now gets it out to Gibbs for a long 3. Bullseye. Dorn right baseline drives around Jogo. He clears it to Johnson for 3. Bullseye out of the left corner. Quickly to Farrell, down the floor to Pfluger. Pfluger fakes, drives around Yurtseven, left-hand layup, good. 14:47 to play in the game, 51-28 State. Johnson driving, left elbow, down low to Dorn. Dorn drives left baseline, shot up no good. Yurtseven on the follow, good to foul. Notre Dame inbounds. They get it to the cutting Torres, who jams it. Dorn pump fakes against Torres. Down the right corner to Al Freeman. Freeman will drive on Pfluger, takes him mid lane, stops, banks up the shot, got it. Johnson left sideline, gets a Dorn screen, throws back to Dorn, he's open, pulls the trigger for 3, left side, bottom. Farrell off a screen by Torres, throws back to Torres on the pick and roll, layup good, down low to Leonard. He turns, left-hand hook is up over Gibbon, it rims in. Beverly left wing to Al Freeman, drives around Pfluger, layup good. Here's Batts to the left elbow, Dorn, turns, fires, hits.
And he's just good in that sweet spot, that high post area of the zone.
Give it away to Pfluger. Left-hand dribble drive. Down the lane he goes. Hangs, banks it up. Got it on the run. Gibbs driving. Down the lane he goes. Underneath to Gibbon. Layup good with the right hand. To Beverly. Beverly driving. In underneath to Leonard Freeman. Layup good. And a foul on Gibbon.
I got you after the shot. In on the zone. Defend right there. Let's go.
Misses. Rebound pulled down by Gibbon. Kicks it out to Farrell for 3. Bullseye. 71-45. Batts has it for State. Top of the key. Left wing to Beverly against the man defense. Now down low for a layup. Good by Abu. Pfluger on a 2-on-2. To Farrell. Farrell fakes. Steps back. Shoots for 3 right wing. Good. Now Yurtseven picks up Pfluger. He'll drive into the basket. Puts it off Yurtseven. Blocks it out of bounds. We're inside 10 seconds left to go. And the Pack will win for the 6th time in the last 8 games. The final, State 76 and Notre Dame 58.
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not for profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
There's something out there driving you, calling you, pulling you in closer and closer. And once you find it, it starts all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
This portion of Wolfpack Hustle is presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, bringing real Coke taste with 0 calories and 0 sugar to Wolfpack fans everywhere. Hey, what makes the other wins better than this one? This is a hell of a win.
Started expecting that.
Yeah, listen to me, guys. I'm so proud of you because this was a game that you did it on the defensive end, and you played extremely hard. And that's what it's about, mentality, man. And I told you, if you get your mentality right, you get your mind right, and you guys stick together, and you play as a team, it's going to be hard to beat you. It really is, okay? Because you got to have the mindset that I got your back, I got your back, I got your back. We're not going to do everything right. I know that. I understand that, even though I want perfection. But at times, okay, when things are not going well, you got to find a way. And you did a great job. So you're going to win all type of games throughout the season. You're going to win the games when you're down, like at Pittsburgh. You're going to have to win an overtime game. And then you got to win a game where you lead from start to finish. Okay? In order to be a champion, you got to be able to finish every type of game. And I thought you did a great job. Remember, I asked you to win the half. Okay? First half, we outscored them 37-21. Second half, we outscored them 39-37. You won the half. So you did what you're supposed to do. Congratulations to TD. He went over 1,000 points.
I've always said this with this group in year one, I'll live with whatever the results are if they compete every night. Was always told it's not as good as you think and it's not as bad as you think. Always stay the course and believe in your system. Somebody asked me, I think today, you know, have you been able to enjoy your wins? In the past, I would tell you no. I was so uptight. But coming into the season, not knowing how we would perform with some of the guys that we have and all the new pieces, I've learned that, you know, when you lose, I mean, it's tough on you for 3 or 4 days. So when you win, don't make it tough on yourself. You got to learn how to enjoy it. I think that's important. I think you got to have a great balance when you're a coach because the highs are so high and the lows are so low.
How did you guys do? Hard work. 1, 2, 3. Hard work. Win, boys.